So let's start. Today we are talking about Australia. My first question to you. Look at these two flags. Which of these flags actually is an Australian flag? The one with the white stars or the one with the red stars? So just very quickly in comments, write to me A or B. What do you think? Or probably you know. I've got some. Okay, I've already got some answers. All right, I will wait for 5 more seconds and reveal the results. So lots of you, as far as I see, lots of you know the correct answer. Great, that's wonderful. And if you know the second flag, where is it from? Because both flags are correct. Thank you for your answers. So, right. A, this is an Australian flag. It's got yellow stars with 7 ends. And the second one is New Zealand, right, Tatiana? Thank you. Great. So one more time, let's have a look at the flags of Australia, A, and New Zealand, B. Well done. So this is what we are going to do today. Today we are going to read the text about Australia. But before we start doing that, just find and read the sentences with the red words. The first one is try to understand the meaning of these red words. That was the day in 1788 when the British ships arrived with the first white settlers. Next sentence. The fireworks over Sydney Harbour are spectacular and thousands of people go there at night to enjoy the fun. At picnics across the country, Aussies enjoy traditional meat pie sandwiches with colorful sprinkles and little square cakes with chocolate and coconut. Okay, we have 2 more red words. So if you are at that end of the screen, that side of the screen, please also read the sentences with me. So the next word, backyards. People invite friends and family and spend the day cooking, eating, having fun and playing cricket in their backyards. And the last one, many Aboriginal Australians are still unhappy because the British invaded their country and they took the Aboriginal land. So we have this word invaded. Now let's move to some practice. What we are doing now, please work with me. I give you some time to look at the colorful words spectacular, Aussie, invade, harbor, settler, backyard, and definitions of these words. An open space at the back of a house, a closed area of water where birds are safe, something or someone Australian, a person who arrives from another country to live in a new place and use the land, to go to a place and take it from others, very exciting to look at. So The first definition, an open space at the back of a house. How do you call this? Which word do you choose? Write to me in the comments. Yes, great job. This is, well, next. A close area of water where boats are safe. How do you call this word? Super. You need to choose the words from the list. Harbor, yeah, is a closed area of water. No waves there. Yeah, the boats can rest there and wait for people. Sometimes people can make it, or it can be natural. Great job. Something or someone Australian, or yeah, you can find it in lots of articles of this word, and that is true. I know some people from Australia, and they always say this. They hardly ever say Australia. They usually say Aussie. Person who arrives from another country to live in a new place and use the land. Is it a peaceful person in this case? Great. Thank you very much for your active participation. This is settler, yeah? Kind of a positive word, yeah? Because settler, just the person who came and started to live in your place. But what about the next word? This is a verb. To go to a place and take it from others. It's not so peaceful, right? This is great. And how do we call the person who goes and takes a place and take it from other? Let's make the great job. Everyone, let's make a noun from this word. Yes, Svetoslav, very active work today. Great. Thank you. Yeah, invader. That's right. Tatiana, thank you very much. And very exciting to look at. Spectacular. Are you ready? Let's check the answer. Hooray! We've got all 6 words correct. Well, great job. So if you're a student, please write to me which were new words to you. While we are doing that, I want to play a bit of game with you. Oh, Tatiana and Oksana, you wrote really lots of different nouns. Spectacular. Okay, so what we are doing here, we need to read a definition and use arrows to go, oops, not to be killed anyway, to go to a place and take it from others. Oops. Yeah, now up. Which word should I choose? Yes, here we are. I'm safe. Now, next one. Very exciting to look at. Help me to find this word and not to be eaten. Very exciting to look at. Aussie. Oops, very quickly. Spectacular, right? When something is spectacular, it's very exciting. Yes. Okay, and the last one, let's practice a bit more. A person who arrives from another country to live in a new place and use the land. Invade, harbor, backyard, or settler. I guess that we need settler, right? I see some comments from you. Yes, here we are. Hooray, we are safe. And all lives are with us. Great, great job. Now let's do a bit more complicated task. Now we have these words, but and some sentences. Let's fill in the gaps. We need to fill in the gaps with our new words. Harbor, backyards, Aussies, spectacular, invaded, and settlers. Great job. The first white somebody in South Africa were from the Netherlands. You can see in this sentence that we have this word were, right? So do we talk about one or many people? Right, Oksana, Tatiana wrote to me settlers. Well, next, the children waved to the people on the boat as it sailed out of there. So the boat sailed out of, yeah, it was at one place and now it goes to an open sea, to an open water, to open waters. So what word is this? The place where boats can have rest. Harbor. Yes, great job. The band gave a show on stage. We can see here that we have article a, right? And the noun show. So what type of word is missing between a and noun? What we can put? We can put an adjective, right? Which adjective do you find here? Spectacular. Great job. Thank you very much for your active participation. And some people really wrote to me the answers in advance. Great. Linda's family are all from Melbourne. How do we call people who live in Melbourne? By the way, do you know where Melbourne is? Aussies, right? So Melbourne is actually a city in Australia. My brothers were playing with the ball in the backyard, and the Romans invaded France in 121 BC. So let's check. And here we are with all the correct answers. Great job. Thank you very much for your assistance. It would be much more difficult without your help. And we go back to our text. So before, again, very quickly, look through this article and answer the questions. You don't need to read it right now. You just need to find the answers. The first one, what is the title of the article? The title means name. Yeah, what is the name of the article or title? It's Australia Day. Yeah, great job. When is it? When do we celebrate Australia Day? Can you find the date? When is it? when we look for the word for answer, we need to look for a day, some month, some numbers can help you. And thank you for the correct answers. Olga and Oksana and Svetoslav, great. It's on January 26th. Is it summer or winter in Australia? Everyone knows, right, that it's summertime. So it's the middle of summer in Australia when they celebrate their day. Great job. Next, what happened in 1788? Here you can see the year. Great, thank you for answer. In Australia, all the year is upside down, yes? So when we have January, December, January, and February, it's summer. So they have Christmas in summer, right? It's amazing. You can just look for some pictures from Australia celebrating Christmas. It's really funny with the Santa Claus hats, with the Christmas tree, but in a very hot day. So what happened in 1788? That was the day in 1788 when the British ships arrived with the first white settlers. Now you know that the settlers are people who start to live in a new place. Next, what do people do on Australia Day? Now you need to look for some activities. Yeah, what do people do on Australia Day? People go swimming, spend time with family and friends, go to concerts, watch sports events, have parties and relax. Yes, that's what they do. What is Leamington? Try to find this word and tell me what it is. Leamington. Just scroll the text very quickly and find this word and try to figure out what it means. Great. I've got some correct answers. Leamington. Here we have this word, Leamington. Little square cakes with chocolate and coconut on them. And so it is a tasty treat. Great job. So now you can see this text. It's an article. We read articles to find out some new information. Sometimes it's got lots of information. And for us not to get lost, to understand better what we are reading about, we have some titles. Not just one big title, but paragraph titles. Can you see titles here in the text? Actually, no, they are missing. But I've got the whole bunch of these titles, and your task now is to read the text and to match paragraphs to their titles. I give you 1 minute to do that. I will be waiting for you quietly. Again, your task is to read the article very quickly. You have only 1 minute, and match titles and the text and the paragraphs. Let's start. Okay, I've already got some correct answers. Well done. Let's wait for other students to finish. Just 20 more seconds. If you haven't finished yet, try to do at least half of the text. That will be great. So, the correct answers are: first, when is this special day? Next, do people work on that day? How do they celebrate? What do they usually eat? And what do they celebrate? Now, look at the last paragraph, number 5. What do they celebrate? Please tell me, are all people happy about this holiday? If no, who is unhappy and why? Are all people happy about this holiday? If no, who is not happy and why? So you are right. Not all people are happy. Aboriginal Australians aren't happy because they are deprived of their land. Excellent. Thank you very much for your answer. Great job. So what is this day about? This day is about lifestyle, culture, land, beauty, and future. Now, thank you very much for your answers. That's wonderful. And now let's do some more practice. For this, let's go to my favorite activity, to my favorite site that is called Menti.com. Now you need your mobile phones, or you can open a new tab next to. You go to this site, Menti.com, and enter the code 6008177. Once you are there, please write and send to me some words that you remember from the text. I have even put the text to you to support your answer. One more time. In your browser, you open the site Menti.com. There you enter the code and you enter 3 words you remember from the text. Not even from the activities that are great, but just from the text. Which 3 words will help you describe this text? Oh, wow, we have more and more answers. So now you can see how new words are being added and our word cloud, like about Australian text, becomes bigger and bigger. So settlers, one of the most popular words, spectacular, backyard. Now, if you haven't done it yet, find some other words, not to repeat those that you can see in the screen. Celebrate, celebration, Leamington, invader, great. Picnics, settlers, independence. Well done. Let's collect our answers for 2 more minutes. You can refresh the site and add more to our word cloud. I guess that after this lesson, we can surf the internet, find the recipe of this interesting chocolate coconut square cake, right? And maybe for New Year, our families will taste some new interesting Australian dishes. Try to remember all the parts of the text. Okay, great. Okay, now I can show you the results. I even would like to print screen our word cloud and to edit. I can't do it. And to add it to my presentation, just for me to remember. That's not the last exercise, so that was just a bit of exercising, warming up before our main activity. So now, here it is. Great job, everyone. I guess today we have a very nice word cloud. Don't quit the site, we'll need it in a second. So, which is your favorite celebration and why is it special to you? While thinking about this question, you can also refer to the plan that was from the titles of the paragraphs. When is this special day? How do you celebrate it? Do people work on that day? What do you usually eat? What do people celebrate and why is it special to you? It will be the last question, or maybe the first. It depends. Now I would like you to still use Mentimeter and to write very short paragraph about your favorite celebration. You don't need to include everything if it is not applicable, if it doesn't go with your text. Maybe it's some private holiday, so if people work or don't work on that day, it's not important. But what is this special celebration for you and why is it special? Share with me your ideas. As you can see there, you need to write to me very short answer. Yeah. So let's collect what favorite, interest and celebrations we have. It's a pity that I can't hear you and I can't listen to your stories, but I would really love to read them and to compare with my own ideas, because I've got 2 favorite celebrations and I have my reasons for that. So for me, it's interesting if my ideas, if my vision correlates with your, is similar to your. So take some time and write a short paragraph about your favorite celebration. You can use the words that we used while making the word cloud or some of your ideas. If you have lost the site, again, it's on the screen. You go to menti.com, use the code 6008177, and you submit your answer. So we have some New Year is my favorite celebration. I like it because it brings joy and people start to believe in miracles. We usually eat mommy's cake. Christmas is my favorite holiday. It's a family holiday. We sing carols, go to church, visit our friends, we have fun, and we are really happy. My special day is Christmas Day, when we go to church and celebrate birth of our God's Son. We always eat kutya this day, and everybody is happy and don't go to work or school. Great. New Year, because it is a family holiday, we can gather together, we can sing songs, eat, dance, play different games. I like this celebration from my childhood. My favorite celebration is Xmas, which I share with my family. We do not work on the day, but stay in and cook salads, decorate our Xmas tree, and have fun. We celebrate a happy new year and opportunities for the coming year. Great job. The special day for me is a new year. Honestly, to say, just the eve of the new year. Yeah, in my country, people mainly don't work on the 31st of December. In my family, we gather in our parents' house, cook something tasty. We believe in miracles. So you see, 2 people wrote about miracles. And New Year, because it's a family holiday, I have read that. New Year on January the 1st, I eat cakes and other treats, get presents under Christmas tree. People don't work. People don't work on this day. I usually eat cakes. People celebrate the start of New Year and hope for start of future. Okay, some of you wrote to me in the comments, I like Christmas best of all because all my big family gather to have big holy supper and then spend the whole day together. Wonderful. This special day for me is a New Year day. Honestly, to say that I have read that already. Great job. Thank you very much for sharing. So I can say that Christmas holidays and New Year are the most popular among our group today. Well done. As for me, my favorite celebration is Easter. I like it because it brings us fresh start. It's in the spring when the weather is starting to wake up, and it's a really peaceful day, very quiet. You don't have to hurry. I meet with my family on that day, and it's really time when you can see the beauty of the world. So for me, it's a very special holiday. All right, thank you very much for your participation. What we will do, usually after you finish this Mentimeter, when you finish these Mentimeter activities, you can download PDF. So if you complete the survey after the webinar, I will, within several days, we will collect all the email addresses and send these Mentimeter results to you. So you can use them to work with your students, because soon there is time when you need to work on New Year topics. You can use this text in order to help them to find similarities, differences, or something like that. Yes, so I guess it will be a great help for your lessons. So anyway, thank you very much for this lesson. I think it was really productive. You find out about Australian Day. You wrote to me about your favorite celebration. I was really excited to read about them. Also, in the comments, please write to me what new words, if you're students, what new words you have learned, and if you're teachers, what did you like, what any questions, I will be glad to answer to you. And the lesson was prepared with the help of Close Up, second edition, level A2. This time, mostly as usual, but anyway, I used teacher book. So I followed all the recommendations in the teacher's book, how to pre-teach words, how to prepare for text reading, what to do while reading, how to do this after reading activity. And you see that the lesson was really useful and full of activities. Of course, if you teach not in the If you teach not in the private, not in the state school, but in some private courses, you have bigger lessons, so it's just the part of it. But anyway, that is a lesson where students find out something new about the world. They can share their knowledge with others and get interested, get some reasons for reading. I am excited. If you haven't heard it yet, I am excited to tell you about our New Year competition. Today, this year, we are talking about Ukrainian New Year and Christmas traditions. We welcome teachers and students, teachers with students from the 1st up to the 11th form. So this is only for schools. And for private schools as well, and for private courses as well, if your age of your students is corresponds with the school age students in Ukraine, we invite you to prepare interesting quiz or presentation about Ukrainian traditions. We are expecting for some interesting things, not very obvious, not that you can read in each Ukrainian textbook about Christmas. Maybe you can find something interesting, maybe you have some interesting photos, or you know, or in your region there is really interesting and specific way of celebrating this day. We have some questions from our teachers, so they were asking about writing about different winter holidays. So everything that connects to this New Year set of holidays is connected. Before New Year, after New Year, all New Year as well. Usually it's very interesting to share with foreigners this information. You can find about the competition on our site, NGL, linguist.ngl.com.ua. In the news, you can find there all the information. Also, you will get the links to different articles, and there you also can open this competition. We promise to prepare certificates for all participants, teachers and students, and we'll have like 3 age groups: primary, secondary, and upper secondary. And for each group, we will find 3 winners. They will get a textbook. So you can, with online materials like audios and videos, so you will be able to use this book with your class to bring the world into the classroom. Thank you very much for your active participation. If you have, I will, now I want to read some of your comments, by the way. So some new words: OC, great. Someone loves Close Up. Yeah, that's a wonderful book. Of course, you can use all the exercises. You've got some ideas. I showed some sites for you, and feel free to check these wonderful books and be ready to bring the vote into the classroom. So again, thank you very much for your activeness today. That was a pleasure. I'm very sorry for these troubles in the beginning, but we can't control anything. Sometimes technologies get over us, but anyway, well done today. And next week I am going to have the webinar, the very last in this year, and see you all in new 2021. And for now, have very happy holidays, great end of the year, and let all your wishes come true. Goodbye.